It was cute for like the first few days, but now it's like I need to go outside. I need to get some fresh air, and it just won't stop raining. Our ceiling was completely bulging. I drained it like a pimple. I don't know any other way to explain it. I just kind of squeezed the water out. It's not really leaking in the way that it was. Spotify gives you 15 hours a month on audiobooks. Some books are over 15 hours. How do you overcome that struggle? You wait until the end of 1 month because they don't roll over. You need to start the book when you have a few days left and then finish the book in the next month. And so I have 4 hours left this month. I've waited 20-ish days to start the next book because the next book I want to do is over 15 hours, all right? So my plan renews in 2 days. So I need to start a book in the next 2 days, use those 4 hours, and then use 13 more in the next month. And then I'll be left with 2 hours, and so on and so forth. Yes, I know the Libby app exists. Everybody's always like, oh, use Libby. The audio quality on there is just like not very good. It feels like the radio versus an MP3 file. You know, like it's just not the quality that I'm looking for at this time. Maybe that was the one book that I tried. Maybe some books are better audio quality. I need it crystal fucking clear in my ears. So all this to say, I am trapped inside because of the rain, and ideally I would go for a walk and start that audiobook, but I can't. I guess I could walk outside in the rain, but I don't want to do that with my headphones. I guess I could put a jacket on over the headphones. I just wish it would let up for a fucking second. Is that hard? When it's raining out, it's kind of the best and the worst time to go on a walk. Worst time for obvious reasons because you're gonna get wet. Best time because no one else is outside. And I hate dodging people on sidewalks. I know I'm on a public sidewalk. I want it to be empty. Somehow the rain has stopped. We need to go out while we can because it might start any second. So even if I'm outside for 10 minutes, though there might be a lot of people out right now because I bet a lot of people are thinking the same thing as me. The audiobook that I want to start is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's about a girl who lives in France in the 1700s, and she basically makes a bargain to live forever. But the catch is that she's got to be forgotten by everyone that she meets. And then I think it picks up in present day. She meets a man who remembers her name. I'm gonna assume we're getting a little bit of a love story. Imagine waiting 300 years and then a man remembers your name. Sold. Yeah, I would be naked in like 0.5 seconds for him. Well, Sally Darr. Very good, Darr. The rain has officially stopped in Los Angeles. Valentine's Day is 7 days away. Some of you might recall this sweater vest. This is what I made last year for Valentine's Day. It's not what I wanted to make. I ran out of time of the thing that I wanted to make, and so I just kind of like whipped this out in 2 days. This is what I started to make last year. Karma is my boyfriend, obviously, a Taylor Swift lyric. We only have the torso part, so I need to do the collar and the sleeves. What's fun about this sweater, actually, let me put it on. I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't finish this last year because this sweater has more meaning this year than it ever could have. The Super Bowl is the Sunday before Valentine's Day, and as we know, Taylor Swift is like heavily involved in the Super Bowl this year because everybody's wondering if she's gonna fly from Japan to go to the Super Bowl to see Travis, whatever. This sweater actually means more this year in 2024 than it could have ever meant in 2023, and so I would be stupid to not try to whip this out for the Super Bowl, for Valentine's Day. Now's the time. I don't remember what I did. I have it all written down somewhere, so I'm gonna have to go back into my computer, into my notes app, and see what I was doing with all of this because I don't know. I know that I based this silhouette off of another sweater that I made. This sweater, which is one of my favorite sweaters I've ever made. And of course, you know, I never weave in my ends on anything that I make because why would I? This has the longer ribbing on the bottom. I feel like the Karma one is a little bit longer. I'm essentially going for the same thing. I'm doing a longer hem, the longer cuffs. This is the first sweater that I ever did that style on. Okay, now this is just turning into me trying on all of my sweaters. It's been a while since I've knit. I like need to remind myself what the fuck I've done. And it says high fashion on the back. I love this one. I based this design that I'm wearing of the Karma sweater off of these two things that I made with the longer hem and then the longer cuffs, because there's something I love about like a longer cuff and a balloon sleeve. I don't know, I'm still obsessed with it. I think it's just like such a fun silhouette. Anyways, this silhouette is going to be the same as these two. I need to go back and look at what I've written down for both of these, if I had anything written down for this one. What I do remember is that I think I wanted to do these hearts that I have on the front. I think I was gonna do the hearts going all the way down. I didn't mean for this to turn into a knitting video, but somehow it is, so. I finished the collar and I really like it. I think it's a mock neck. Maybe it could have been like 2 rows higher. Yeah, I feel like it's a mock neck. Sometimes when you finish the sleeves, I feel like this kind of pulls and then it makes it feel a little bit lower than it looks right now. I think I did 14 rows, so 10 white and then 4 red at the top. Past me was onto something, because I feel like this is actually gonna turn out, knock on wood. Dare I say I'm actually really liking it at this point, which if you're familiar with this channel, you know that I hate everything I make, and I'm actually kind of liking it right now. We'll see where the sleeves take me. The audiobook is good. We haven't really gotten to the love story yet, and it's also jumping back and forth between present day and the 1700s, and we're learning about how she was cursed and kind of the implications of the curse. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm excited for the actual romance to start, because then I think it'll be really good. First sleeve is done. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and so I'm going to Channing's and I'm just gonna knit there and watch the game. This is the finished sleeve. It turned out exactly as I pictured it, and it's honestly like a longer sleeve than I feel like I normally do. I've kind of been into like having sleeves that go over my hand like that. Even though this doesn't have a thumb hole, I still like that look, you know, where you can kind of be snuggled out. This is pretty much exactly how I pictured it. Like nothing's going wrong. I'm kind of suspicious as to why nothing's going wrong. I just made some guacamole. And oh, I also got this. I just got this from Trader Joe's. It's like a Valentine's Day themed cake. Chocolate mousse cake. Rich chocolate layer cake plus chocolate mousse filling equals true love. I think kickoff is like literally in 30 minutes. We're gonna pack our bag. I'm dressed really comfy, you know? Just sweatpants, and then this top has a little bit of red in it. We're just gonna be cozy today.
Okay, what kind of look are we going for today, girls?
Hey. Sounds like she just wants a trim.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna do kind of a trim with a...
Are you sure you don't want layers?
I don't want layers.
Not even face framing?
No.
A little face frame.
Yeah, you think you need a little. You need to frame your face a little.
Okay, we're gonna do face framing.
Okay, we're going
Oh, that's good.
Show everybody my blouse, Darr.
Oh, this is the Las Vegas. This is the Stony Clover Sparkle Las Vegas
I was
blouse.
supposed to be at the game today, and due to some last minute cancellations, here at the house, doing a little haircut instead. So
The shimmy.
do not worry about last minute cancellations.
Yeah, you're starting the haircut right when it's about to be kick off.
Do it now.
No, wait, make the first snip right when he kicks the ball. Shit, Grace, go. He's about to. Okay, hold on. 3, 2, okay, just snip! Woo! Sodi, what did you bring to the Super Bowl party?
I brought 2 types of wings. One is kind of, I'm going to do like an Asian inspired style wing. And then this is like a buffalo style.
And I do love the Asian selection. It
Thank
was really
you.
good. Yeah.
That was my favorite as well. And Sally Darr.
Brought a shit ton of guacamole.
No, can you see how big it is? Come on.
I didn't think about like maybe having the recipe.
No need. That's perfect. Oh, and I have cheese curds in the air fryer. They just went off. Come on. Let's go check them out. Ooh, these are gonna be a Wisconsin-inspired, Budweiser-inspired style cheese curd.
We're really doing bar food today. I'm kind of proud of us.
And I knew we had to have those.
They smell delicious, Sodi. I can't wait to
they're
try those.
We're kind of doing straight cheese.
Woof.
Rolling.
That was a good one.
It's a few days after the Super Bowl, and I don't really need to tell you guys, but yes, Taylor Swift did win the Super Bowl. I mean, her boyfriend did, so basically she did. And yes, I did finish my sweater. Thank you for noticing. The second sleeve, same as the first one. I think this is one of my favorite things I've ever made. I took some Instagram photos with Sarah. This is the 3rd Valentine's Day sweater that I've ever made, and it's definitely my favorite. 2 years ago, I made the Dump Him sweater. And as I already told you guys, last year I made the Eat Shit sweater. I already know what I want to put on next year's sweater. Maybe I'll go ahead and make it, or maybe I'll wait. Should I wait for Valentine's Day, or should I just go ahead and make that sweater? For some reason, I think I want it to be black and white. So maybe I'll make it before Valentine's Day. I used to be really into writing patterns, and like, I look at my patterns and I honestly don't even know who that girl is. I have to get in the mindset of doing that again. It's just a lot of math and making sure you're explaining something clearly. I can already predict people in my Instagram DMs asking for a pattern, and so
maybe I'll write one because I think some people want it, and also it's good for me to like actually like write it down thoroughly because I normally just like write stuff on my notes app in my phone and it's like not really well written, so it is good for me to do as well. Also, I realized I totally blanked on telling you guys about the end of my audiobook. I forgot to do that completely. So The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, very good book. 5 stars. You should read it. I loved it. I think you should read it or listen to it because I had a really, really good time. Just wanted to say that if you're looking for a good book, that's a good book.
anyways, that is all for this video. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Letterboxd, and Twitter, which is now X. Those are all the places you can find me. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. And with that, I think this is goodbye.